Hey, listen, y'all. Look. Hold on. Let me see something. Um, y'all see that? And then you have that right there. You see, which would be a sun. This is supposed to be Earth. That's supposed to be sun. Okay, here's Earth with its rays. There you see, that's Earth with its rays. All right, it's casting a little shadow. Okay, this is what you see midday, evening, morning. This is what you see over here. Midday, evening, morning. You see, however it may be. Did I say it backwards? But anyway, listen. And then you have darkness. You see, you have darkness here. All right, darkness. Yeah, you have darkness over here. This is your shade. This is your shade. This is your shade. This is the shade and all the other types. Well, the shade would probably be up in here. You see, evening. That would be evening. Anyway. So you have this. So the young cat and his wife, girlfriend, whatever they call him. So I call him, if you together and you been together over 2 motherfucking years, that's your wife, nigga, and y'all having sex. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, listen. Two pose. Listen, two pose. This is the word time. This is the word time. Okay? This is the word time. Inside the word, when people say there is no time, ask them why do they say the word if it don't exist. You know what I'm saying? If it don't exist, why do they say the word? Listen to what I'm saying to you. These are all the things, man, that should be tripping me out sometimes. You see? People be saying, oh, you be getting upset and you be getting angry. No, man, this is just passion. It's just amazing because people be saying things don't exist and they living inside of this. But it's like they take their understanding, leave Earth, go somewhere else from what they didn't study. You see, from books and other philosophers and other people that's trying to hinder you from grooming the earth. You see what I'm saying? You see, you have a 20 here, you have a 9, I'm reading time. You see, and you have a 13, and then you have a 5 inside of time. You see what I'm saying? Now you have, when you constrict them, you have 2, 9, 4, 5. When you open it up, you're going to have a different number if you're counting 4. I'm sorry about that. That was a mistake. And so you have bass. You see what I'm saying right there? So you have BKTIRAJSCLUEN and a W. Okay, so it says time. You have the word sun inside of the word time. You have the word trace inside of the word time. You understand what I'm talking about. You have the word brace. You know what I'm saying? You have the word brace because all these things are dealing with the sun. You see what I'm saying? You know what? I'm telling you, man, it trips me out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You're living, you're breathing, you're making your money. You're making your money. You have appointments. You have all these things based on time. Now, what type of conversation are you having when you say that there is no time? You don't listen to what I'm saying. Well, how much time do you have to babble? How much time do you have to take people somewhere where they don't listen? Listen, it's all about measurements. Everything that come out of these intellectuals' minds should be about measurements. You see, measurements in order and laws. You understand? Based on this big body. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't get it sometimes, man. I just don't get how I just don't get how all these philosophers and all these so-called wise people that didn't wrote all these thousands of books and things. You see, with their diction, you see, they take their diction and they lift themselves up through someone else's mind state or someone else's understanding on what things are. All these theories, these are theoretical thespians. I'm trying to tell you, they are theoretical thespians that's just revered by millions, that's listened to by millions. You understand what I'm saying? They hate it when people down here have this shit right here inside of their womb, inside of their pocket, inside of their gut. You see, inside of their bosom. All this shit, man. It's a hard thing to process. It's a hard thing to process when you see the ace walking, talking, not giving a fuck about what these people talking about, because they ain't seen shit down here. You see, they somewhere else. The only thing that's wrong with our people is that we just don't have measuring tapes attached to our hip. That's the only thing that's wrong with us. We don't have measuring tapes attached to our hips. Everything about this world right now is to entertain. We put ourselves inside of other human beings. They call it entertainment. That's our job, is to put ourselves inside of other human beings so they'll follow us. You see, so they'll like us. So they'll become us. So we'll have little mini-me's around this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So they can talk through other people. And they just kick back drinking wine and liquor and all this other type of demonic shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm talking about. I don't mean no harm. I'm just trying to say to you, man. I'm just trying to say to you, just like this right here. Look at this. You got the word moon right here. You see, you have a 4, 6, 6, and a 5. That's a 1, and that's a 2. That's a 12. So you got 11, and then you got the 12, right? But here it is. This is a 13. This is a 15. This is a 15. You see, and this is a 14. You see what I'm saying? Ain't that something? Who called it a moon? Who called it the sun? You see what I'm saying? This is what I be talking about, man. You see, now let's reverse this. You see, because that's how it actually is. You see what I'm saying? 1, 5, 1, 3, 1. You always see me do that, so you know where I'm going. This is DMV AAJSENW. It says man. You see, and then over here you have AJSENW. You have AJS again. You have CLU. You have AJS. You got the word seals. You see, you got the word seals. You got the word Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? All this man's seals Jesus. You understand? Man seals Jesus. You understand? From this moon, man seals Jesus by this time. You understand what I'm saying? By this time. You see, what do it say in Jeremiah 29:11? Do you understand what I'm talking about? I don't think you do. You see what I'm saying? This cat right here, he's 54 right now. The one that's talking to you, he's 54, fucking with these its around here. You see what I'm saying? You see, I know y'all don't know me. I know I don't have no, you see, have you ever noticed that all the great people that we should look up to, they all cater to this demonic, on how the demonic make money. They all cater to these beings. Isn't it something? Isn't it something? They cater to the demonic. They cater to demonicism. You see, there's no way to run. There's nowhere to hide. You see, you can't go nowhere. The only thing you can do is gather you up throughout the years, these motherfucking messages that got stuck down here. And the only way you're gonna know it is that you know how you feel. You know what you feel inside. And that's the same thing that you're gonna see in these individuals. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to see the same thing in these individuals, but you don't fuck with the individuals. You tap into you tap into their spirits. You see what I'm saying? You tap into their spirits and you teach their spirits, or you talk to, or you let their spirit know that they have living brothers out here that's in the flesh, that's coherent. You see, amongst this fire, you see, you let them know that shit, you see, so they'll get some type of inspiration out here. You see, some type of inspiration out here, because people can't identify the messengers from the demons. They don't know, because they look just alike, motherfucker. They look just like each other. You see what I'm saying? So this is when you understand they look like each other. This is when you'll start understanding how it's easy to make somebody look real glorious and all this other type of shit. You see, and they'll call it good, and they'll paint it all in white. You see, and then the demonic is all black. You see, and it'll be all black, and then they'll give inhabitants the name black, so they'll keep them down because it's what they believe. You see what I'm saying? They got the power, so they're gonna take what they believe, and anything that's not fitting, you know what I'm saying, fitting for them to ingest. You see, they're gonna throw it down to the deep, to the darkness. They're gonna give it to the black. You see, they're gonna give it to the black, because that's what they're standing on. You see, they standing on the backs of black. They standing on the foundation of darkness. You see, the foundation of darkness, because it was here first. You see, like the soil was here first. You see what I'm saying? So those who rose, what they're doing, they're mocking the foundation. They're mocking the roots. They don't like the foundation. They don't like the roots. Anything that grows, we gon' kill it. And isn't that what they do? You see, isn't that what they do? Isn't that what they training you to do? You understand what I'm saying? I don't think you hear me in a minute. Yeah.